in Antarctic region is due to answer inflammation of cornea due to high dose of UVB radiation. Explanation: snow blindness in Antarctic region is due to inflammation of cornea due to high dose of UVB radiation. Snow blindness is an acute conjunctivitis and superficial epithelial keratitis caused by exposure to ultraviolet light, or what Ernest Shackleton described as the violet rays. It occurs because ultraviolet exposure is increased by the light reflecting from the snow. Ultraviolet exposure will also be higher due at altitude, example on the Antarctic plateau and with clear skies. Exposure to ultraviolet light will be greater on bright sunny days, and Edward At- Atkinson, the senior surgeon on Scott's Terra Nova expedition 1910 to 1913, says that 15 minutes of such a day will cause snow blindness. The symptoms were described to a lay by Macklin as a condition of acute and sudden congestions of the eyes, affecting chiefly the conjunctive. The little blood vessels become dilated, producing a pricky sensation of grit in the eyes, which become painful in strong light. The condition may become worse, leading to a marked congestion with heavy discharge and total business. These symptoms are clearly describing snow blindness, but some of the symptoms described are not typical of what is now described as photokeratoconjunctivitis, and there are other possible causes of some of the eye problems. Matrix of bone and cartilage can be distinguished by the presence of answer Haversian canals. Explanation: matrix of bone and cartilage can be distinguished by presence of Haversian canals. The Haversian canal, oi- osteonic canal, contains the bones, blood vessels, and nerve fibers. Bones are the complex structure made up of connective tissues which are hard and are helpful in providing protection shape to the body. Cartilage. Cartilage is the simple structure made up of connective tissue which is soft and are useful in providing flexibility to the joints and also protect from the external and internal shocks. S- Bone, they are rigid, non-flexible and tough. Cartilage, they are flexible and are soft, elastic. Bones grow in both direction, bidirectional. Cartilage grows in single direction, unidirectional. Bones have Bersian system and Volkmann's canals are present. Cartilage have Bersian system and Volkmann's canals are absent. Bone marrow is present. It is a kind of hematopoietic tissue from which all blood cells are made. Bone marrow isn't present in cartilage. Leguminary processes canaliculi, where each Lacuna consists of only one cell, osteocyte, this was for skeleton, or cartilage. Lacunae, lacunae do not possesses canaliculi, and each lacuna has 2 3 chondrocytes. Bones, these are active participants of blood supply. Cartilage, they are not the participants in blood supply except in perichondrium. Skeleton matrix consists of the protein called OCN and can be both organic and inorganic. They occur in lemulae and are vascular. They have the deposit of calcium salts, largely of calcium phosphate. Cartilage, the matrix consists of the protein called chondrion and they are organic. In cartilage, a matrix is said to be as homogeneous mass without lamellae. They do not possess calcium salts. Bone cells are also known as osteocytes. Cartilage cells are known as chondrocytes. Bones are hard due to the decomposition of phosphates and carbonates of calcium in the matrix. Cartilage is soft except the calcified cartilage, and matrix is made up of proteins and sugar. Bones are responsible for the formation of the skeletal system, which gives the shape to the body. Cartilage is formed near in ear, nose, larynx, and trachea. Open circulatory system is not of physiological hindrance in cockroach because answer circulatory and respiratory system are not connected. Explanation: open circulatory system is not of physiological hindrance in cockroach because circulatory and respiratory systems are not connected. The open circulatory system is a type of circulatory system in which nutrients and waste move freely in the body cavity and not blood vessels. This type of circulatory system is found in insects, mollusks, etc. In the case of cockroach, the open circulatory system is not of a physiological hindrance as circulatory and respiratory system are not connected. Respiration mainly takes place by special respiratory organs known as spiracles. What external changes are visible after the last mold of a cockroach nymph? Both forewings and hindwings develop. Explanation: both forewings and hindwings develop are visible after the last mold of a cockroach nymph. In cockroach, development is Paurometabolious. The nymph grows by molting about 13 minutes to reach the adult form. The next to last nymphal stage has wings. Anal cerci are a pair of joint filamentous structures in the tenth segment of both sexes. The labium is a lower lip and a pair of mandibles are present in mouth parts of a cockroach. Which of the following plant cells will show totipotency? Answer: meristem. Explanation: meristem plant cells will show totipotency. Totipotency is the ability of a single cell to divide and produce all of differentiated cell in an organism. And in plants, there is only meristems which divides to produce differentiated cell and help in growth of plant. Identify the wrong statement with reference to transport of oxygen. Higher H plus concentrated in alveoli favors the formation of oxyhemoglobin. Explanation: high H concentration in alveoli favors the formation of oxyhemoglobin is the wrong statement with reference to transport of oxygen in the alveoli where there is high PO2, low PCO2, lesser H plus concentration and lower temperature. The factors are all favorable for the formation of oxyhemoglobin, whereas in the tissue where low pressure oxygen, high pressure carbon dioxide, high H plus ion concentration, and higher temperature exist, the conditions are favorable for dissociation of oxygen from the oxyhemoglobin. Which of the following contraceptive method do involve a role of hormone? Answer: lactational amenorrhea pills, emergency contraceptives. Explanation: lactational amenorrhea pills, emergency contraceptive methods do involve a role of hormone. In lactational amenorrhea, due to high prolactin level, gonadotropin level decreases. Oral pills are either progesterones or progestin estrogen combinations used by females. Emergency contraceptives includes administration of progesterones or progesterone estrogen combination or IUDs within 72 hours of coitus. So lactational amenorrhea, oral pills and emergency contraceptives involve the role of hormones. Contraceptive pills are the pills which are taken orally to prevent pregnancy. The choice of pills is made on the basis of menstrual symptoms, breastfeeding, cardiovascular health, chronic conditions, or any other medicines. There are various types of pill. Combination pills are synthetic hormones like estrogen and progesterone. These pills are active at the active part of the cycle containing hormones, and those used in inactive times are known as non-hormonal. These pills prevent the body from ovulating. Few examples of combination pills are Livora, Bayes, etc. Progestin pills contain progestin without estrogen. They are called mini pills. All the pills in the cycle are active. It doesn't allow implantation, which will prevent a growing pregnancy. For example, Camilla Erin. Prostate gland produces a secretion for answer stimulating sperm activity. Explanation: prostate gland produces a secretion for stimulating sperm activity. The fluid which is secreted from the prostate gland and the other sex glands help to transport sperms out of the man's body during ejaculation. The muscles which are present in the prostate also help the semen to be forcefully pressed into the urethra and then expelled outwards during ejaculation. Identify development stage and place of occurrence. Blastocyst, blastocyst, uterine wall. Explanation: zygote moves towards uterus and forms blastomere 2, 4, 8, 16 daughter cells, and then morula 8 to 16 blastomeres. Stage turns into the blastocyst. Blastomeres in blastocyst arrange into an outer layer tropoblast and an inner group of cell attached to trophoblast. Blastocyst gets embedded in the endometrium of the uterus. Implantation: uterine cells rapidly divide and cover the blastocyst.